So this video I found on TikTok is kind of interesting. This dude's views is his views and his opinions is his opinions. I'm not saying what he's saying is wrong. I just have some contradicting stuff against what he is saying. So I guess, yeah, I'm saying what he's saying is wrong. But these are also my opinions. So don't take anything I'm saying too literal or too serious. I don't know the dude. He might not really believe this. It might just be like something funny for TikTok or whatever. It don't sound too serious, but he might be serious. But yeah, listen to what he got to say, and I'll give you my views or whatever.
Well, you are under the impression that you're communicating to this man that you are, in fact, a single mother. What you're actually communicating to him is that he will take the backseat in his own relationship. You just told this man that he comes second to a child. I don't know about you, but I don't know anybody that worked all their way to adulthood so they can have a kid take precedent over them. Ain't no bullshit.
So my first problem with this is, like, I know for a fact your mom herself would put you in front of anything else. Your child is supposed to be your whole entire world. And so when a female tells a guy that, I think a guy's response should be like, it should. You feel me? I should come second. Like, I would not take that as disrespect. I think if any woman do not take her kids as first priority, then she got her priorities mixed up. I think any guy who doesn't take their kids as first priority, life is like fucked up. Like, you gotta think that these are people that you brought into the world. They didn't ask to be brought here, so why wouldn't they take priority? Why wouldn't you show them the utmost respect? I just thought what he said was kind of weird. Like, you should put your kids up there, like everybody.
The phrase, my children come first, what we hear is they came first even before the man that was responsible for them being here. Cause why are you not with them? The answer don't matter. Shut up. That was rhetorical. I'm sorry, did you just out your mouth tell me the person on whom you intend to have as a provider for the very children that you're telling me come first, just tell me that they come first?
So him saying that he's the provider for the kids, that should put you above the kids? No, you're being a provider for your kids because you have an obligation and responsibility to the people that you brought into this world. And I'm not saying, all right, say he's on stepdad level or boyfriend level, right? If you're a stepdad, that means like y'all married or some shit, right? So I think you do kind of have a little bit of responsibility because they call you dad, and you probably do some shit in the house that a dad should do, whatever, right? But if you're like a boyfriend, of course you don't have to feel obligated to do nothing, but you shouldn't also think that you deserve to be in front of her children, something that she pushed out of her body. That's just crazy, sadistic for real.
Are you crazy? If I'm a man that has decided, to the best of my abilities and within my power, to take care of some children that ain't even mine, please believe I come first in everything. Otherwise, do it yourself. Oh yes, this is one of those, the majority of single mothers got some fucking nerve. You know why else you shouldn't say that? Because if children come first, who comes second and who come third? I wish the fuck you would say right behind children come your ass. So you mean to tell me I come dead last, ain't shit else left but the dog? I see y'all over there laughing like I wish the fuck you would. When them children leave that house and that dog died, then who gonna come first? Oh shit, my bad, by your own admission, you come first. You ain't got no space in your life for no man. See, a woman without children understands the concept that her man comes first because she knows that's the only way she gonna get children. Nowadays, typically a woman that has children doesn't understand that dynamic does not change.
So, me looking through these clips and checking everything out and shit, it made me think, who do he put first? Would he put his girl first? Would he put his kids first? Like, what is his order? Or do he, like, in my head, as a man, you should put your family over top of everything. And in order of protection, the woman should protect the kids and the man should protect the family. Right? So, of course, she should take priority of her well-being and the children's well-being. The kids should come over her. She should protect the kids, right? She should care about the kids. And mindsets like this, where men be like, "Oh, I'm your world. I'm everything to you," right? I'm not saying that this is what he is saying. I'm just saying that it seems kind of like entitled. Like he thinks he deserves to be her whole and fucking everything. Like even if they was married, I don't think he should think like that. I think that if you're partners, y'all should be partners, right? Y'all should be equals. Nobody should be more than anything. And if you're not her original kid's father, okay, you don't have to be obligated to take care of him. But if you choose to, as a man, that's respectable. You feel me? I just think that you don't do it for the glory. You do it for the honor. You know?
You put something in front of a man in your life, and that something better be able to fulfill all the roles that that man would have. I don't care if it's just sex. Go get your dog or your children to do it. Right. Shut up. Understand this. A man's presence adds value, regardless of what it is. Even if he's a low earner, that's $25,000 more a year than you would have had. Plus the sex and the willingness to protect your insatiable ass. Quit telling men that children come first in your life, because children grow up. They not even gonna want to be first in your life in a minute. I'll say it this way. Ladies, your children are only an asset to you. Our children, however, are an asset to us. Can we go a little more further?
All right. So bro said his kids is an asset to him and her kids is an asset to her. And him going on this rant of like the dog and the kid should be able to fulfill her whole bunch of shit. No, that's not what her. Like, I think he misunderstands what putting your kids ahead of something is. Clearly, because he's saying that children are an asset. You don't have kids because of the benefits. You have kids because you want to give more to somebody that's a part of you. Like, everybody does have kids for their own reason. And if you have kids to make them a child actor or force them into child labor, slavery or some shit, or sell them or some shit, well, kudos, you're a dickhead, right? Like, I don't know what he means by children are an asset to you and an asset to me. Like, if they're an asset to you, you wouldn't say they're your whole world. Like, I put everything, like, beside for my kids. Like, I'll do anything for my kids. Like, they're not assets. They're something that you love. They're something that you want to protect. But if they're an asset, like, you know, soldiers are assets to the countries and shit. But they also that means they die for the country. Like, I don't know what that means, and it's fucking my head up right now. And it seemed kind of like sadistic. Like, once again, the more I'm listening to it, and I have to rewatch it constantly to make sure what I'm arguing with isn't making me sound crazy. Like, but what he's saying seems demonic right now. Like, once again, it's just my opinion. It's his opinion. And if y'all agree with him, that's fine. It's cool.
Please. Alright, listen. Don't think just because a man loves you and wants you that he wants the rest of your baggage. And yes, I called those children baggage because they're not...
I'm back. He called the children baggage. How can you call somebody kids baggage, yo? Like, baggage is like, oh, I have trust issues, or I beat on people or something. Like, that's some heavy shit. Like, not beat on people, but I went to jail for beating on people or something. Like baggage is like a personal problem. Like, having kids it is a personal thing. But I'm saying, like, like, this dude is fucking my head up right now, right? If you don't want to talk to somebody with kids, just say that.
Quit telling yourself this lie that if he loved you, he would accept your kids. Bullshit. Men detach emotions from people. You see us do this all the time in bed. Men can have sex with 9 women, but only love one. That's called emotional control. Quit trying to act like you got it, because you don't. Unless you a thotty-thot-thot, whenever you all have sex with somebody, you all's emotions are intrinsically linked to that person. We not the same. Quit expecting us to be. Go get your tea, or your coffee, or your Jack Daniels with your strong ass, and get your ass back here, because there will be a part.
Clearly, any female who says that I put my children in front of somebody do have emotions. They have feelings. And clearly, you don't have that. Because you would be at least understanding of why the fuck she would say that. You wouldn't just be like, diffuse it. Like, you're trying to justify it as if it makes sense for her to put y'all love in front of her kids. And there are females that do that. They will end up killing their kids just because the boyfriend threatens to leave them because they can't handle having kids. There's cases like that. Look it up. I promise you. There are females that will literally sacrifice their fucking dignity to please a nigga. Like, it blows my mind, but I know people think like that. There are guys that will give it all up. Like he said, a guy can love one female, and that would be the female that they will kill somebody for. And that's true. But for him to not understand why somebody would be like, yo, my kids are my whole world, I don't think he has kids. I don't think he understands. I don't think he gets it. And any child that put up with their mom leaving the house to go do shit for a guy all the time and always putting her man in front of her, like them, like, I'm sorry for you. I really am. Like, just imagine it, right? Hey, mom, you want to come to my soccer game? Sorry, me and Tyrone has to go to the movies. Okay, what we're gonna eat for dinner later? I don't know. Me and Tyrone going to McDonald's. Oh, I love McDonald's, mom. Can I go? No, Tyrone said that you're a fucking asset and you're only useful later on in life, like when you can take care of us when we're old and shit. So, kind of see you later on when you're able to take care of us. Bye. Like, you gotta listen to what he's saying. Like, if you have to, like, go look up the original video, listen to it. Maybe it makes perfect sense to some people, and maybe what he's saying is reasonable, but to me, he sounds like he wants to make rules and regulations towards shit that she should make, like decisions that she should have. You feel me? Like, if he's like, oh, I take care of you, I look out for you, so what I say should be more important than what your kids say, right? And there are females that do this. Like, when kids get touched or beat by the stepdad or something, and then, you know, he's like, they go tell the mom, the person that's supposed to protect them, and the mom is just like, oh, let me talk to him. She talks to him, and he didn't do that, y'all lying. And the whole time, the nigga is raping or beating the kids half to death. Like, the evidence could be in their face, and the moms, you know, put the guy in priority. And it once again, if y'all take that as what it is, it is. You know, thanks for watching. Hope you like and subscribe. Bye.